Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shea Lawrence from the Lawrences and I upload every single Sunday. Today we are doing our summer morning routine, and I don't know about you guys, but I always need coffee first as soon as I wake up. So I'm gonna go get my coffee and come back in bed to do some planning. I always try to program my coffee the night before so that it's nice and hot and fresh as soon as I wake up. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour me a cup, and then I'll show you guys the creamer that I am currently using. I go back and forth on creamers a lot. I love the Chobani ones. Sometimes I like this one. Sometimes I do just plain half and half. And I am really trying to get in the habit of waking up early and getting a workout in first thing in the morning, but it's honestly so hard for me. Some mornings I'm just so exhausted, but we are working on slipping that back in there. So some mornings I wake up and do that, and some mornings are like this. You'll have to let me know down in the comments, are you a morning person or more of a night owl? I am definitely a morning person. I will wake up first thing in the morning and either get some planning done, some reading, a workout in. Basically, I just want my alone time. And my husband is the total opposite. He likes to sleep in the morning, so that's why a lot of the times I come back to bed and do my planning with him together. That way we can talk about our day and figure out what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a load of laundry in the wash before the girls wake up. And then my plan was to fold a load of laundry too, but they ended up waking up. So you'll see that here in a few seconds. But I do like to at least try to switch over the laundry first thing in the morning because it's really hard to get downstairs once the girls are awake. They are the cutest first thing in the morning, so they don't know how to open the door yet, so we just crack it open, and I love to watch for their little fingers and their little faces as they walk out the door. This is like the best thing ever. It's my favorite part. They were a little distracted with the camera today, but it was still the cutest thing. It's my favorite time of the day, is letting them out after they wake up. So while Dad's doing diapers, I go ahead and get their morning drinks ready. I asked them if they want milk or juice. Today they both chose juice, so we just fill up the cup about halfway with the juice and then the rest is water. So that's just the way that I do it, and they only get juice once a day. If they choose milk in the morning, I will go ahead and make them a juice after, but that's pretty much the only juice they get for the day. The rest is water, and then they get milk before bedtime. I do that because I feel like when I was a kid, all I ever drank was milk and juice. I don't ever remember drinking water, ever. So I hate drinking water nowadays, and it's a struggle for me to even get a few cups in. So I'm hoping that this will help them love water instead of just being used to milk and juice. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and make the kids their oatmeal. This is our favorite oatmeal recipe. It is 1 cup of oats, 1 3/4 cups of milk, and then 2 dashes of maple syrup, 1 dash of vanilla. If you're new here, I don't measure certain things, I just do dashes. So, and then a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and you just let that simmer on medium low for about 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes I would say, and then let it cool off in the pot. It'll thicken even more. So because the oatmeal takes a while, usually I start it while the girls are still sleeping, so probably before or right after I switched the laundry is when I would have started it. But I had planned to make waffles this morning and I didn't know we were out of waffles, so that is why I'm kind of making it last minute. The girls were getting fussy, they were really frustrated, it was really chaotic, so just keep that in mind. Even though it looks nice and peaceful on here, it was a madhouse on this day and we were rushing to get out the door to go play, so I didn't even get to fully get ready. You'll see that later. So just a reminder, don't compare yourself to what is going on here, because it is definitely a lot more chaotic than it seems. I was so proud of Rose in this moment. She normally does not like oatmeal. She is my picky eater for sure, but I always just keep offering the things that she doesn't like. So if this is you and you have a picky eater, just keep offering it. She's finally trying more foods. She never used to like egg. She never used to like oatmeal, and now she's eating it. So I am so glad that she is getting over that pickiness. So use that as your motivation. Just keep offering it. But while they're eating, I'm going to go ahead and try to get some of this laundry folded. So I didn't even realize until I was editing this that I totally skipped breakfast this day. Usually I will eat what the girls are eating, or I will go ahead and make me a smoothie or a protein shake, but I think this morning was just so chaotic that I totally spaced eating. So I did skip breakfast on this morning, but I do usually try to eat something. I'm going to go ahead and get a little activity set up for the girls so that I can get some of the dishes done. So my teenager is going to help them do some stamp painting. I saw this on Pinterest and I thought it was really cool. You just have them dip the shapes from the shape sorter in the paint and make little shapes on the paper. So Rose is my little neat and clean baby. Hers came out so cute and clean and tidy, and Isabella, as you can already tell, she is my little mess maker. She likes to get her hands dirty and dig right in, so her shape stamping turned into finger painting, so you'll see that a little bit later on. But they had so much fun, and it allowed me to get all of the dishes done, so that was great. I probably won't do painting indoors as much because while they were doing it, I was like, why did I do this inside? It just was a mess. So I had to clean up that after too. But they enjoyed it. They had so much fun. So I will definitely do this again, maybe just outside. She's so cute, just digging right in. Great sensory play, right? But we are moving on to brushing teeth. This has been a struggle lately to get them to brush their teeth. So we are just doing the best that we can. I'm kind of letting them go and helping them as I can, as they will let me. But lately they have been just running away and throwing their toothbrushes, and it has been a huge ordeal. I've been having to bribe them with going outside. If they want to go outside, they have to brush their teeth. So that's been a struggle lately. If you have any tips on how to get them to love it again, I don't know what happened. They used to love it and then they just started being rebellious and independent. Maybe it's a 2-year-old thing, but we're going to go ahead and do their hair and get them ready. They get a little bit of iPad time while I get them ready. They have a learning game that they play. It teaches them the alphabets and colors, shapes, all that sort of stuff. So I don't feel as guilty about giving it to them because they do learn a lot from that game. And it keeps them still for the most part while I get them ready. Okay, so once they are all ready for the day, I am going to go quickly change my clothes and brush my teeth. I didn't have time to do hair and makeup today because it was just so chaotic and they just wanted to get outside and play. And I still had to get dinner in the crock pot. So just changing, brushing my teeth, and then getting our creamy ranch chicken in the crock pot. This is one of our family favorites. It's basically just ranch seasoning, cream cheese, and chicken broth. I make my own ranch seasoning, so I put dill, parsley, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And then I don't buy chicken broth anymore, so I use a spoonful of chicken bouillon. And normally I would add water, but the chicken was still kind of frozen, so I knew that the liquid would come out of the chicken once it starts cooking and defrosting. So I put that in the crock pot with, usually I use a block of cream cheese, but I only had the container. So I'm putting the whole container of cream cheese and putting it on low for, I think I did 7 hours this day, 6 or 7 hours, but basically until it's soft and shreddable. And then there's so many different ways to serve this. Sometimes we do it on burger buns. Sometimes we do it with hot rice and vegetables. This night I ended up roasting potatoes and carrots with, I think, basically the ranch seasoning. Oh no, I did garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. And then I just roasted that and served it that way. It was so good. We ended up eating outside. It was so nice, but we're getting that in the crock pot and then getting the girls outside to play finally. So just to give you guys kind of like a timestamp, right now while I'm filming this, it was already, I think, about 10:30. And normally we're outside around 9:30 to go play, 9 to 9:30. So it was really, really late for the girls. They were getting frustrated. They just wanted to go outside. So it is definitely not perfect, especially this morning with filming this. So like I said earlier, don't try to compare and think that I have it all together, because we have days where we are getting outside super late, we're leaving the house super late, and it is just chaotic. I don't know how we're going to deal when we get back in school, but we will just do the best that we can. If you are new here, we are a homeschool family. My teenager is starting high school this year, and my toddlers will be doing preschool, but just casually. They are only 2, but they are very interested in learning, so I don't want to cut them out of it. So we will be starting just some numbers, letters, and learning through play. So that should be fun. But we're finally outside. The girls are going to go play, and then we will get on with the rest of our day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you. And I will see you next week, Sunday. I wish I knew.